Right, it's
What do
yesterday.
they get per day? Well, what how does it run, you know? What's the head guy up there,
Mr. Newman?
yeah.
Oh, he's taking a picture.
Tradition!
how to eat, how to sleep, even how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear these little prayer shawls. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone here knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Midnight must scramble for a living, feed all his children, send daily prayers and as the right past master of the house to have the final word. The Papa.
Simple peace and harmony and
riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Spritzer, bring me some more potatoes. Chava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl have to read? Look at her better husband. Here.
Mama, Yente's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Tzeitel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
But why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet, go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside.
Golde, darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news. Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside now? Good. Such diamonds! Such jewels! You'll see Golde. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. Alone. Nobody to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no lie. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Tzeitel in the house?
But she's busy. You can come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell her.
Later!
Oh, Model, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor Model want with Tzeitel?
They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Mom, he's a nothing. Again,
Oh, children. They are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron, may he rest in peace, couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor seventh table. So goodbye, Golde, and it's been a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and a horse will kick it into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. The news! It's about Lazar Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand, of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Tzeitel.
My Tzeitel?
No, the Tsar's Tzeitel. Of course you're Tzeitel.
Such a match for my Tzeitel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Lazar.
Listen to me, Golde. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Lazar discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a fine man, a wealthy man. True? True. So you'll tell me how it went, and you don't need to thank me, Golde. Because aside from my fee, which anyway Lazar will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golde, and you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor. I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Moll the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Tzeitel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring a man. I'll bring a man. Send her a prayer. Make me a ring for I'm longing to be. The envy of all I see.
Since when are you interested in a match, Chava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We have only one rabbi, and he has only one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right. He's handsome, he's young, already 62, but true. I promise you'll be happy. Even if you're not, more life than that. Don't ask me what. You're lucky bride. He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side. Right. You worry and to he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're alright. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man. Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm so very young. Please, take your time.
When I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. See that he's gentle, remember you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental, it's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush, maybe I've learned that even with matches a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, bring me no groom, find me no pine, catch me no cash, unless he's a bachelor's
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to let my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things get a little too quiet up there, you say to yourself, Let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I'd had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga, diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work, diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga, diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, yiddle-diddle-digga-diddle-man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each laugh would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga-diddle, diddle-da, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work, yiddle-deedle, diddle-digga-digga-diddle, diddle-da. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, yiddle-diddle-digga-diddle-man, I see my wife, my Golde, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reb Tevye, pardon me, Reb Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yiddle-deedle-daddle-digga-digga-diddle-daddle, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a if I were a wealthy man.
Forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Reb Morka, I had a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendel.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news. Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It's an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university! Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head over the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Your cheese.
You at least have it prepared.
Right here. Oh.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order of cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Reb Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, Moses talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Why, here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
Here, it is a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People, ordinary people,
Like you?
like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Tell me, do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters!
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical.
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts!
The Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that, but someplace it has something about a chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Yes, Papa.
I am really a good teacher, a very good teacher.
I heard once, the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me. As the good book says,
The good book. Wait, get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Model, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Tzeitel, 2 more. Prince and Milka, get washed. Model can help me. All right, get the table. Chava, you go too. You can wash outside at the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
Shh. I'm praying.
Lazar Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. Only that he says it is important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking of buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Model, Yentl was here.
I saw her.
Model, if they agree on someone, then there'll be a match and it will be too late for us.
No, don't worry, Tzeitel. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks I'll have saved up enough money to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
But Model, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm just a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Tzeitel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll shout at me.
Model.
I'm just a poor tailor.
Model, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody?
Rev Tevye?
Come in, children. We're lighting the candles.
Rev Tevye?
What is it, Model? Well, Model, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Rev Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Come, children.
glasses. Your best brandy, Reborka.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful. And I'd be happy to make the wedding merry and lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding would be no wedding without you and your fee.
Good evening, innkeeper. Good evening. We'd like a drink. Sit down, Fayetka. Vodka? Schnapp?
Vodka.
Right away. Good evening. Good evening, Reb Tevye.
What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Reb Lazar.
Ah, Tevye, sit down. Have a drink. Reb Morka, another glass.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, Tevye, how goes it with you?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
Sorry to hear that.
So, Tevye, how's your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he is doing very well.
Did he write you?
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing badly, he would write.
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
Yes, I do, Reb Lazar. And there is no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? Now what would I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow. The one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow? So I won't be lonesome?
What's so funny?
Yes, what's so funny? I was talking about your daughter. Your daughter Tzeitel.
My daughter, Tzeitel?
Of course your daughter Tzeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own house, a good store, a servant. Look, Tevye, why should we try to impress each other? Let's shake hands on it and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her. And maybe you'll find something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! What do you mean, my purse? My Tzeitel is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right, just as you say. We won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with the man if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everyone has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. But that's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. But I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Ah, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life, to life, L'chaim, 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 to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my bride to be.
Scream L'chaim, to life, L'chaim, 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 to life. I have a way of confusing us. Scream L'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie clenching on the floor.
How much more can you be joyful? There's something to be joyful.
To life, L'chaim, to Tzeitel, my daughter.
My wife, it gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink L'chaim, to life.
Red vodka. Drinks for everybody. What's the occasion? I am taking myself a bride. Oh, Tevye's eldest, Tzeitel. Congratulations.
To Tevye, Tzeitel, my daughter.
My wife.
May I just be pleasant, like a peasant. Drink L'chaim, to life, L'chaim, 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 to life. It takes a wedding to make the same. Let's live another day. Drink L'chaim, to life. Raise a glass and sip a drop of scotch in honor of the great it's never new. And when good fortune bears to such feast as these too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, it's to whatever comes. Drink L'chaim.
After the marriage, we will be related. You will be my papa.
I always wanted a son, but one a little younger than myself.
Good evening, Constable. Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter, Tzeitel.
May I offer my congratulations? Oh, Tevye, I have a piece of news that I think I should tell you, as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor?
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You are a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon our district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief so that if an inspector comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why there has to be this trouble between people, but I just thought I'd tell you, and you can tell the others.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. And if I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you. Goodbye. Dear God! Why did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days! It's true, we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my Tzeitel. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together. All right?
Yes, Perchik. Yes, Perchik.
Good. Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter Leah. So, to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us that you should never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Perchik.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him except that he is the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him if he were the tinsmith's son or the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hodel.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
But we like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch. Should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
Yes, well, you are very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even do new dances together. Like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Oh, yes. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. Good day.
Good day, Hodel.
Spencer, Bilke, what's your name?
Hello, Papa.
Where is Tzeitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Red Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
He's finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Lazar Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, Good news will stay, and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another saying that goes...
You can die from such a man.
Tzeitel, my lamb. Tzeitel, you're to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Lazar Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it.
The butcher?
My heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Tzeitel?
What can she say? My firstborn a bride. May you grow old in fortune and honor with him, not like Fruma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. Not like my Tzeitel. And now I must go and thank Yenta, my Tzeitel of bride.
Mazel tov, Tzeitel. Mazel tov, Tzeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Reb Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Tzeitel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It is no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Oh, may the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. Tzeitel knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Tzeitel?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
Tzeitel, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
Papa, I can't marry him. I don't want to marry him. I just can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Lazar? He likes you.
Papa, all my life I will be unhappy. Papa, I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Reb Tevye, may I speak with you?
Later, Model, later.
Reb Tevye, I'd like to speak with you.
Not now, Model. I have problems.
That's what I'd like to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse.
Please listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have a tongue, talk.
Well, Reb Tevye, I hear you are arranging a match for Tzeitel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Tzeitel.
Oh, what kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit, made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who is it.
Please don't shout at me.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me, myself.
Him. Himself. Either you're completely out of your mind or you're crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Reb Tevye. As for being my own maker, well, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
The times are changing, Reb Tevye. The thing is, your daughter Tzeitel and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa, we gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge? Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You a stitcher. You are nothing. Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time I pulled out a prop. And where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anyone have to ask a father anymore?
Well, I've wanted to ask you for some time, Rev Tevye. At first I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
Well, that's true, Rev Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise with me your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things can't get worse for him, only better. They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition. Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Oh, Rev Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Modern children. Golde. What will I tell Golde? Oh, what am I going to do about Golde? Oh!
Oh, Milo, you were wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again. Stood by his side and miracle of miracles. Walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God was afraid that God would drown. But like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall down. The doors he saw the Pharaoh's heart. That was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took a tailor by the
of the dream, in walks your grandmother Tzeitel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Tzeitel? How did she look?
For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
Blessing on your head. To see your daughter wed. And such a son-in-law, I know I never saw. The tailor model Camsoil.
Model?
A worthy boy is he. A pious family. They named him after mine, dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor model Camsoil.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You met a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Lazar. But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher as a wolf.
So you announced it, that's your headache. But I relate that wolf, I say to you, Tevye, that's your headache too. Blessing on your house, hop, hop, hop. You had such a spouse, hop, 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 hop. And such a son-in-law, I know I never saw. The tailor model Camsoil. The tailor model Camsoil. Chop, chop. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? What is this? My righteous anger shaken. Could it be? Sure, yes it could. Why not? Who could be mistaken? It's a butcher's wife, from beyond the grave. It's a butcher's dear daughter, his departed wife. Sarah, Sarah,
What is this about your daughter marrying my husband? What did you do to your queen and neighbor from Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger. How can you allow this? How? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes, girls? How?
Have you let her know it's their place?
Such a learned minister, you wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it is true, and I wouldn't worry. Say, give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what we're for, since you made a wedding. If Tzeitel marries Lazar Wolf, I pity them both. She'll live with him 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat. And this I'll give you, Tzeitel, that I'll give you, Tzeitel, this I'll give you, Tzeitel. Here's my wedding present as she marries Lazar Wolf. It's an evil spirit! May it fall into the river! May it sink into the earth! Such a dark and horrible dream! And to think it was brought on by that butcher! If Grandmother Tzeitel, may she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor, then all we can say is that it's all for the best and couldn't possibly be any better. Amen. A blessing on my head, mazel tov, mazel tov. Like grandma's idol said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, to marry what's his name?
The tailor model comes oil.
The tailor model comes on. The tailor model comes on. The tailor model comes on.
Bagels! Fresh bagels!
Did you hear?
Bagels! Fresh bagels!
Did you hear? Tevye Tzeitel is marrying Motel, not Lazar.
No!
Yes!
Tzeitel is marrying Motel?
Yes!
What's all the excitement?
Tevye Tzeitel's going to
I
marry.
know, Lazar Wolf the butcher.
No, Motel the tailor.
Motel the tailor? That's terrible.
Ah, Motel does
Mazel tov.
Congratulations! Imagine! Tzeitel marrying Motel! I can't believe it!
What's wrong with my son, Ronald?
Oh, excuse me, son. Mazel tov!
Mazel tov.
Oh, Yusel! Do you have a wedding hat for me?
Lazar Wolf ordered a hat, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I can get his hat.
Come on, come.
Chava, will you watch the shop for a few moments while I'm gone?
Of course!
Thank you, Chava.
Come on, I'll show you.
I just heard about your sister, Chava. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Thank you very much!
Mazel tov, Chava. Mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
What? We're congratulating you.
Mazel tov, Chava.
All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Fayetka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Oh, don't they? Oh, is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk with you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. It happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
Good. After you return it, I'll ask you how you like it. Then we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Fayetka, can I help you with something?
No, thank you.
You forgot this book.
No, it's mine.
Good day, Chava.
Good day,
Fayetka.
Good day, Fayetka.
Motel and Tzeitel. May they be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Ah, here comes our beloved Rabbi. May he be with us to live to a ripe old age.
Amen.
And now I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed. A pair of pillows.
Goose pillows.
Goose pillows. And this pair of candle holders. Now, in our joy tonight, let us not forget those who are no longer with us. Those who lived in pain, poverty, and hardship, and who died in pain, poverty, and hardship. Put it up there. Let's be merry and content, like our good friend Lazar Wolf, who has everything in the world, except a bride. But Lazar has no ill feelings. In fact, Lazar has a gift that he would like to present himself. Come, Lazar Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I am giving the newlyweds 5 chickens! One for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Red Lazar, you are a decent man, and in the name of my daughter and her new husband, I accept your gifts. There is an old saying that goes...
Reb Tevye, I am not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
But if you would listen for just a moment...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement. Not now, Lazar, in the middle of a wedding. I have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been. Reb Lazar, don't shame Reb Tevye at his daughter's wedding. But he shamed me in front of the whole village. Come, quiet. The rabbi has something to say. I say, let's sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now I'd like to sing a little song.
And you'll keep your diseased chickens.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
The terms weren't settled.
We drank on it.
They did drink on it. I saw them.
The terms weren't settled.
Oh, once a butcher, always a butcher.
I had a sign. My own grandmother came to us from the grave.
What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
We drank on it.
The terms weren't settled.
I had a sign.
An agreement is
Quiet!
an agreement.
What's all the screaming about? They drank on it. A sign and agreement. It's all nonsense. Tzeitel wanted to marry Model and not Lazar.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes. They love each other.
Love? Terrible. He is a radical.
And what happens to the matchmaker?
I know. Let's sit down.
Musicians, play, a dance. Come on, dance, it's a wedding.
Some wedding.
What's he doing? Perchik, who will dance with me?
It's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl? That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but
It's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi?
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden, but...
There, you see? It's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
Hodel! It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Look at Tevye's daughter. She's dancing with a man.
I can see she's dancing, and I'm going to dance with my wife.
Oh, of course.
Take him in the house.
What are you standing around for? Clean up! Clean up! They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. For this they want to be blessed? I lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. Well, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Golde. What will I tell Golde? Another dream?
Perhaps if you told her something That I'm going to visit a rich uncle, something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Golde. Hello, Golde. I've just been talking to Perchik and Hodel.
Well?
They seem to be very fond of each other.
Well?
I have decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go in.
What? Just like this? Without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle, a very rich uncle. Besides, Golde, he's a good man. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. And what's more important, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. A new world. Love. Golde? Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golde, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, raised your children. Now, after 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golde, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared, I was nervous, but my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking Golde, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love him? For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
Well, I suppose I love you. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Tzeitel, darling. Guess who I just saw? Your sister Chava with that Biondi. And it's not the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Chava with Biondi.
Would I make it up? Oh, Tzeitel. I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Hodel.
Wonderful, I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended, Perchik.
Hodel will be so happy. She's been expecting it. But it's open.
It happened to be open. I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Tzeitel married Mother and Perchik started dancing? Yes.
No!
Yes!
Shondel, wait till I tell you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding, he danced with Tevye's Fiddler? Wow! I just heard the title's been arrested in Kiev. No! Do you remember Perchik, that student from Kiev? Remember how he acted when Tzeitel married Hodel? Well, I just heard that Mama's been arrested for dancing at the wedding.
Remember Perchik with all his strange ideas? Remember Tzeitel's wedding? Where Tevye danced with Golde? Well, I just heard that Tevye's been arrested and Golde's gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid!
She didn't!
She did!
Listen, everybody! Terrible news! Terrible! Remember Perchik?
Yes.
Started all the trouble.
So?
I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Golde's been arrested. Hoddel's gone to Kiev. Hodel studied dancing. Tevye's
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Abraham do and Joseph and Moses? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is now, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and your mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
But Hodel, baby.
Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love.
my regards, this Moses of yours. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it at see that she dresses warm.
Marka, did you hear the news? A new arrival at Model and Tzeitel's.
A new arrival at Model and Tzeitel's? I must congratulate him.
Rabbi, did you hear the news? A new arrival at Motel and Tzeitel's.
Really?
Mazel tov.
Shondel, where are you running to? To my boy Mama, there's a new arrival there. Mazel tov!
Mazel tov, Mama. Thank you very much.
You got it! I got it! It's beautiful!
Oh, I know!
Have you tried it yet?
Well, just look!
Beautiful!
Oh, I know! And in less than a minute, and see how close and even the stitches are!
Beautiful!
Oh, I know! From now on, my clothes will be perfect, made by machine! No more hand-made clothes!
Rabbi!
Look, Rabbi! My new sewing machine!
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. Amen.
Oh, and the baby! How is the baby? Oh, he's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, my
I came for the shirt.
It's ready.
See, it's our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good day.
How does it work?
Well, see, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and your hand.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Chava, let me talk to your father.
No, that'd be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. Chava, what were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fayette and I have known each other for a long time now. And...
Chava, I would be much happier if you would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fayette is not a creature. Fayette is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just that he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means, a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
But we don't feel that way.
We?
Fayette and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Don't you know what this would mean? Marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa...
No, Chava. I said no. Never talk about this again. Never see him again. Never mention his name again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
You're finally here? Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Model's new machine.
You'll see it another time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint.
Golde!
Come home.
I'm the man in the family. I'm the head of the house. I want to see Model's new machine. Now let's go home. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I'm very upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know, I should push it a while.
Tevye!
What is it?
It's Chava. She left home this morning with Fiedka.
What?
I looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Golde. We have other children at home. Go home. I have work to do. You have work to do. Go home.
But Chava...
Chava is dead to us. We will have to forget her. Go home.
Papa, I want to talk with you. Papa, stop! At least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith? My people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Chava. No!
Papa! Papa!
Golde, darling, here they are. Wonderful boys. Both learned boys, Golde, from good families. Each of them a prize. A jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls. Just right. From the top of the tree.
I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like? Grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. Nothing to worry about later. No looking around. Their futures all signed and sealed.
Which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golde, is Rep Tevye home?
But he's in the house. Why, is there some trouble?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What is it? Why are you all gathered together like a bunch of goats? What's...
Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
There are some rumors in town. We thought because you knew him so well,
Maybe he told you what's true and what's not.
Rumors? What rumors?
Someone from Zolden told me that there's an edict issued in Petrograd. What?
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
These are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anyone's way?
I came here to tell you that you are going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first, I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because of your daughter.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
But why should we leave? This corner of the world has always been our home.
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
Like us?
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolden, Rabolevka, the whole district must be emptied. I have an order here. It says you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
And you who have known us all your life, you would carry out such an order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And if we refuse to go?
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
We will fight.
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home and my land. Get off.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Zolden. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves, an eye for eye, tooth for a tooth.
Oh, very good. And that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
Well, we'll just have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
He's right. I'll see you all before I go. 3 days.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Well, Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a pot,
A pan. A broom. A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place long ago.
A bench.
A tree.
so it's a stove.
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know they've been here.
A stick of wood, a piece of bark.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. Anatevka.
know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us.
We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Model, be careful with this. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave it to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golde, darling, I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Remember when I told you yesterday I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golde, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. What do we say each year at Passover? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed! And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I didn't listen to him, because good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you want to know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange marriages, yes? So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golde.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golde, we can meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
Hurry, Golde, we have to leave soon.
Leave? It sounds so easy.
Model Tzeitel and the baby, they'll be with us. We'll all be together soon, you'll see. That model is a person.
And Hodel and Perchik, when will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works. And soon he will be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golde, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife, Fruma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him, but a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Tevye.
Goodbye, Lazar. Tzeitel! Are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa. Papa.
Papa will see you. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that...
Come! Papa, we came to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa, Mama.
We are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come.
Bye, Papa.
God be with you.
God be with you. We will write to you in America, if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram. We will be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golde.